one of the most iconic images of all of Sri Lanka.
I can't say this is my favorite spot.
But yes, it's very clear, it's no longer a secret. It's also known as one of the best places in the world for whale watching. I think this beach stretches well over 3 kilometers. It comes from the ancient Greeks who called the whole of Sri Lanka by that name. And unless you're lucky or have a very generous budget, yeah, a lot more expensive than in the rest of Sri Lanka. Forget the rules. If you like it, wear it. Yes, I can subscribe to that. You're not an angel, Mihai. No way. Seafood is definitely the star here. I really like how they present the seafood. Check out this boat. It has nothing to do with parrots. The name is completely unrelated. This rock was created by nature over millions of years. In fact, I'm wondering if they have sharks here in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has a beach for everyone, for every type of person. It's so cool. Good morning, guys, here from another beautiful day in Sri Lanka. So we continued our tuk-tuk journey along the southern coast and we made our way to Mirissa yesterday. So I'll quickly show you the accommodation tour that we did when we arrived. All right, so this is our room in Mirissa, and this time it's a big one. So we have a couch just over here with a small table, a fan, a dining table over here. We also have a kitchen with all the cooking facilities. And then on this side, we have the bathroom. Oh, okay. Yeah, it smells nice and fresh in here. Shower, the mirror. Yes, looks very clean, spotless. It's very nice, isn't it?
Yes.
And then we have a second floor. So this is what makes this accommodation so special. We have to climb up to the bedroom. So let's see. Yes, so it's just the bed over here. Nice large bed, small bedside table, and an air conditioner, of course. So yeah, all looks nice and clean. I love it. Really nice. The host also greeted us with some cold, refreshing drinks over here.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Just what we needed right now. And I'll just quickly show you the outside. So we have this beautiful little garden and a fridge over here as well. So yeah, really nice.
This one is very nice.
Yeah, it's good. I think it has
Juice and
ice cream on top. Oh,
yeah, watermelon.
oh wow, it's really nice. Yeah, watermelon with vanilla ice cream. So we're staying here in Mirissa for 3 nights and we're paying $18 per night. I think it was $18 something. So between 18 to 19 US dollars a night. So yeah, pretty good value for money, I would say. Very cute, a very comfortable accommodation. We haven't had any problems so far. Very clean and cozy. So yes, today we'll just be exploring the area of Mirissa, go to some popular attractions and see what makes Mirissa special. So we are making our way towards one of the most popular attractions, not just here in Mirissa, but also in all of Sri Lanka.
Good morning, everyone.
Nice and sunny day today. We were worried that it's gonna rain because when we checked the forecast, the whole week it's just showing rain. So fingers crossed the weather will stick to our side. But yes, what I've noticed here in Mirissa, pretty much as soon as we arrive, the vibe here instantly feels very different from the laid back and the quiet beaches of Tangale. So yeah, Tangale was very peaceful and spacious, but yeah, Mirissa is very different. It's buzzing. There's a lot of energy going on. There's a lot of cafes, a lot of people too, and definitely more nightlife as well, we noticed yesterday. It's still relaxed by global standards, but you can feel it's geared more towards younger travelers, couples, and backpackers. And this is it. Welcome to Coconut Tree Hill. Yes, you've probably seen this place all over Instagram. It's incredibly popular, and as you can see, there's a whole lot of people here already. Back a few years ago, when I used to watch travel videos, this place was always empty. But now, yeah, it's become so popular. You can see just how many people there are. here, and it's only what, 9 a.m. But yes, it's definitely one of the most iconic images of all of Sri Lanka. A small dirt trail leads you to this open hilltop, and as you can see, it's lined with these towering coconut palms all overlooking the turquoise Indian Ocean. So yes, it's definitely a spectacular view. Admiring the views?
Yes, but I can't say this is my favorite spot.
No? From what we've seen so far.
Yes.
Do you know, I must say that this place reminds me so much of the beach that we went to in the previous vlog, the Kawa beach, that hill at the top.
Yes.
Do you remember? It looks
Yeah,
so similar.
another one is more wild, and I prefer more.
You prefer that one more? Yeah, you could see the whole coastline in that one. Like, it was different, it wasn't the same, but it had a lot of similarity. You still had a hill like that and a lot of long palm trees. So, yeah.
Another one, I prefer the long beach.
Yeah.
It's look more.
And there was no one there. It's probably not as popular, obviously.
You can stay all day.
You can stay all day.
Make a 1,000 pictures.
Yeah, and have it all to yourself. So, yes, it does remind me a lot of that place. But this is still beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. And you can see on the right-hand side, there's a nice little beach over here with calm waters. Beautiful color as well, I must say. So, must be great for swimming. And I believe they also have a restaurant here. So we are just making our way to a beach called Secret Beach. It's not really a secret anymore, but it is more secluded. It is away from the main area here in Mirissa. And we actually had to park a bit further down from here. It was inside a family's home. They were advertising parking, so it was 300 rupees to park there. And that's because apparently it's quite difficult to reach that beach by tuk-tuk, so it's best to walk. At least that's what we've heard. So yes, we'll see what it's like. The girl said it should take us about 10 minutes to reach the beach. Okay, so we made it. It's a beautiful little beach. In fact, it has two sides, but yes, it's very clear. It's no longer a secret. As you can see, it's full of sunbeds here. There's restaurants, cafes. And then this side over here is a bit more wild, if I can call it that. It just doesn't have as many sunbeds, but yes, it does feel a bit more commercial than we expected, to be honest. Now, there were quite a few parking spots much closer to the beach, so yes, if you come here, maybe don't park at the first one you see, like we did. We thought that that was pretty much the only one or the closest one, but that wasn't the case. There were plenty more. But the sand is quite light in color over here. It also has these beautiful rocks all along the beach. And the waves aren't too bad over here either, so I assume you can have a little swim here as well. And of course, what caught my eye is that beautiful hill over there at the top with those tall, beautiful coconut trees. And they also have this interesting looking boat over here, which adds a little bit to the scenery. But I have to say, I'm just in love with these beautiful rocks. The scenery is just spectacular, and it actually reminds me a lot of some of the beaches in Seychelles. So yes, very similar looking scenery. And then right ahead is just endless ocean. And it turns out that this area here, Mirissa, is also known as one of the best places in the world for whale watching. So from about November to April, it's possible to spot a few types of whales and even dolphins here, just a short boat ride from the shore. And they say that the chances of sightings are quite high here because this part of the Indian Ocean has a deep trench close to the coast. And that's what actually makes it perfect for these giants. Yes, I would have actually loved to do that, but unfortunately we are in August, so our chances of spotting whales are significantly lower at this time of the year. But it's definitely one of those experiences pretty high up on our bucket list. So yes, if you come to Sri Lanka between November to April, definitely a must-do experience. Come see the whales here in Mirissa. All right, and we made it to Weligama Beach. Now, this is not in Mirissa, it's actually a 10-minute drive from Mirissa. So it's another coastal town, but it has a very different vibe, and you can see just how vast it is. It's absolutely huge. Yes, very vast. Now, this does appear to be very popular for surfing as well. So just like Kiriketia, but this one is definitely much bigger as well. And yeah, it's supposed to be beginner friendly once again. So there's a lot of people in the water surfing or learning to surf. So yeah, it's a very cool vibe over here, very relaxed. There's music playing. And once again, very different to all the other beaches that we've been to. I can also see a large hotel over there. So they've got the Marriott here. But yes, a lot of surfers here. I think this beach stretches well over 3 kilometers, if not more. So, yes, you could spend just hours walking along and enjoying these beautiful waves. And I don't know if you can see, but right there, just behind that rock, lies a little island. And it's right in the middle of the Weligama Bay, but it's called Taprobane Island, if I pronounce that correctly. Locals used to call it Galdua, which means rock island, but the name Taprobane comes from the ancient Greeks who called the whole of Sri Lanka by that name. In the 1920s, a French count fell in love with this spot and built his dream villa here. And it's a white colonial style mansion wrapped in tropical gardens with 360-degree ocean views. It also became a secret hideaway for artists, writers, and even royalty. And the American author Paul Bowles once stayed here and said every view looked like a painting. Today it's still privately owned, and unless you're lucky or have a very generous budget, you'll be admiring it from the shore, just like I am today.
I don't know about you, but I want to put the camera down and do selfie.
Yeah, do you know how to surf, Mihai?
I learned today.
Today you want to learn? We didn't come,
Yeah, the atmosphere.
but we didn't come prepared. I can't see us
Like that.
like that.
Classic.
One day we have to stop everything and just go for a lesson, I
No
think.
any more bags, no nothing, no camera, just come here and relax.
Yeah, I want to do that too, but today we haven't come prepared at all.
And not just today, every day
Every
is the
day,
same.
every single day, yeah, we just work and we forget about the tiny pleasures of life, you know, like doing the surf lesson. All right, guys, so we got quite hungry and we came back to Mirissa to find something to eat. They have a lot of very cute restaurants and cafes here. This one here is actually a vegetarian restaurant. So, yeah, something a bit different, a bit more modern, more chic, that matches the vibe of the town. So, yeah, we'll see what it's like. Right, guys, so our meals were outstanding. Unfortunately, I couldn't really comment inside the restaurant. The music was super loud. So,
Very, very nice food.
yes, it was delicious. So, I went with a very vibrant nourish bowl with some fried tofu. It had a mixed green salad, avocado, carrot, a red and white cabbage. It had white rice, papadums, some chili mayo, and garlic ginger soy sauce. And Mihai went for a falafel burger with pickled onion, rocket leaves, cucumber, tomato, some basil mayo, and some baby fried potatoes. So those meals ended up costing us 5,100 rupees. Slightly pricier here, but I noticed that all across Mirissa, all the restaurants, even in Weligama when we checked, yeah, a lot more expensive than in the rest of Sri Lanka. So yeah, something to keep in mind if you come here. Right, guys, so we have decided to leave our tuk-tuk at our accommodation and then head to Mirissa beach to end the night. So it's only about a 5-minute walk from our accommodation, very close and convenient. And yes, on the way you can see a lot of shops. There's even a spa salon I can see here, jewelry and handicrafts as well, and also cafes. And I've also noticed quite a few yoga studios here. There is a focus on wellness. And what's interesting is that Mirissa is also very attractive to digital nomads. So just like Chiang Mai and Bali. Oh, and there's an interesting sign here. Forget the rules. If you like it, wear it. Yes, I can subscribe to that. I like that a lot.
I like this one. Come here.
Which one? Oh, that one. Oh, you're trying to be an angel. You're not an angel, Mihai. No way.
Like that.
No way.
Good boy.
No, you're not.
Hello.
You're far from an angel. Right, and this is it. This is Mirissa Beach. A stunning beach. Very beautiful. Soft golden sand once again. I can see a lot of people are swimming here, so must be great for swimming. And we are hoping to have a little swim today as well. We're gonna head to Parrot Rock now before we try and swim. So the rock is right there. I don't know if you can see. Probably a 5-minute walk from here. I know it looks far away, but it really isn't. Yeah, so obviously this beach is a lot more commercial. Plenty of bars, cafes, restaurants. Seafood is definitely the star here. You'll often see fresh catches of the day laid out on display. And yeah, I can see everything from lobster, prawns. They have snapper, tuna, calamari. And you just pick what you want and they'll grill it for you right there. Obviously, prices vary depending on the size and type. But it's usually served with rice, salad, and maybe some spicy Sri Lankan sauce. So according to your taste, really. I really like how they present the seafood. Check out this boat. Wow. But beyond seafood, you'll also find a lot of tropical fusion. So a lot of smoothie bowls, roti wraps, fresh coconuts, of course, and even wood-fired pizzas. So we're slowly approaching Parrot Rock, and I can already see quite a few people there. So yes, it is another popular attraction. Okay, so the tide is not actually the lowest at this hour, but I can see people crossing, so we'll just follow along. So it's not a long climb, and they also have these bamboo railings for support, because it does look a bit treacherous and a bit steep as well. So let's see how we go. Yes, it's not too bad. And once at the top, this is the view that we're getting. Yeah, stunning view of the bay. Pretty much get a panoramic look at Mirissa Bay and the whole shoreline curving around like a crescent. Stunning. And over there in the distance is Coconut Tree Hill, where we were this morning. So it's a very short distance, about a 5-minute tuk-tuk drive to get there, so not far at all. It's full of people at this hour. It's packed, in fact, so yes, it's probably best you go there in the morning.
For me, this is the island of crows.
Yes, there's so many crows here. It's unbelievable.
100.
It's definitely not the island of parrots, so it has nothing to do with parrots. The name is completely unrelated. In fact, some people say that it's actually the rock's shape resembling a perched parrot as seen from certain angles. So yeah, I don't know if I agree with that or not, but yes, there are definitely no parrots here whatsoever, only crows. Now the rock itself is full of lush greenery, so you have this little path where you can walk along. And yes, you can see more crows over there. I think they have their nests there. That's all you can hear when you come here, just them. And there's more over here as well. And on the other side, just more large rocks and giant crashing waves. And just when we got here, there aren't that many people anymore, so that's lucky. But it's so funny to think that this rock was created by nature over millions of years, and it was just done by waves and the wind. No person had to carve it, and yet it still looks like art to me. Okay, so we found a little spot to finally sit down, admire the beach, and hopefully try and have a swim. The waves look a bit too big for me, to be honest, so I don't know. What do you say, Mihai? Do you think it's okay?
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're going just half meter? No, for you.
Just half a meter. Well, that's not called swimming anymore.
Go a little bit more after the shark comes.
Yes, I don't want to get eaten by a shark. In fact, I'm wondering if they have sharks here in Sri Lanka. Very curious.
I don't think so.
You don't
Maybe
think?
the small one.
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably ask one of the locals, see what they say, because yeah, I'm curious, because it is open ocean over here, so
I don't
there
think
could
so
be
I don't think so. The big shark. Yeah. Some small reef shark.
small ones, not something like great white.
No.
Yeah, I'm curious. Let us know in the comments, maybe, if you guys know. Are there any sharks here in Sri Lanka? Should we be worried? But yes, we'll try and have a swim. Our first swim in Sri Lanka. Now, they do say that Mirissa gets pretty awesome sunsets here. But it is August, so we're not going to get a sunset over here. The sun will set somewhere behind that hill. So, yeah, hopefully we do get some color in the sky still. Yeah, so far I can say that Sri Lanka has a beach for everyone, for every type of person. If you're into long walks, wild beaches, if you want to be all by yourself, Sri Lanka can offer that for you. If you like nightlife, if you like restaurants, beachside cafes, well, Mirissa is perfect for that. So yeah, I think Sri Lanka has something to offer for absolutely everyone and anyone. And the moment I've been waiting for the most, I've been thinking about this all day.
You said today I'm no good boy. Now I'm good boy.
Okay, yes, you're an angel now. Yes, finally a coconut by the beach here in Sri Lanka.
Very sweet.
How much did you pay for them?
300 each.
300 each. Okay. They are quite big though.
The small one is 200. This one is.
Oh, so they had small ones
Yeah,
as
they
well. Okay. Yeah, they had green and then they had like the orange one. So they
Yeah,
had two
orange.
types here in Sri Lanka. Yeah, they are very sweet. Probably some of the best we've tried so far. Yeah, pretty awesome. Just what I needed. My day is complete.
Coconut.
And a beautiful beach. Yes. It's so cold. It's not as warm as in Malaysia. I was expecting it to be warm, but it's not. It's really cold.
So cold. It's ice.
Alright guys, so of course I had to get covered by a wave. Once again, I had to swallow some water this time, like every time.
How many liters you drink today? Just tell the truth.
Probably just enough. You know, they always say drink 2 liters a day or something, so I think I got that covered today. But yes, we're not very lucky with the sunset either. In fact, I'll show you now. Yeah, it's very dull, not much color in the sky, so it is what it is. But we had a very fun time here today, and in general in Mirissa it's been fantastic. A very lively atmosphere here. I love the vibe. I love the people here. I love the food as well. So yeah, I think I would definitely come back and stay some more in Mirissa. I think once again 2-3 days isn't enough.
You need 1 week, 1.5 weeks.
Yeah, in every spot
Every
of
spot.
Sri Lanka. But yes, I think it's time to end this vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.